show is that we're talking about history, we're visiting with our friends, and then really at the core, we're just talking about beautiful pieces in apparel, in pottery, in jewelry. Even if we never really touch upon the Irish story, which you know, I'm certainly going to go there, we start at the core with an incredible piece of jewelry. Those of you who maybe are just tuning in may think this is a true destination gemstone show, where we're talking about gem jewelry, and we are. But this is from Fado. This is a made in Ireland piece with decades and decades in background from this particular company. Really, really showcasing the best that they have to offer. And this, the sterling silver forget-me-not Onyx Pendant and Chain. It's on an easy pay of $25, which means now we have taken $63 off of the QVC price on this. And now we make it available to you at a great clearance price, but you know what that means? It's not going to be reordered. I've got to start where you probably think I would, and that is with the stone. And I'll turn it to an angle so that you can see the height, the doming, the dimension on this onyx. And what we know about finer quality black gemstones is that they play with light even though they're completely opaque. And that is the case with the onyx that you see right here. And it's faceted so that when it catches the light just right, it gets a good bit of sparkle. Let's get you a measure on just the stone alone. 1 inch all the way across, about 1 1/4 when we measure the pendant in its entirety. And then from bail to bottom, you're looking about 1 1/2 of an inch. So I love this east-west design that you get on that. It's certainly striking and beautiful. Here's what I love. I don't even have to show it to you from the front. Look how beautifully finished it is on the back. And so of course that's what you'll feel against the skin if you're wearing it against bare skin. And that protects the stone too. But there it is again, that Irish attention to detail. Striking rope texture all around the stone. And then what's that? Well, we go back to the name. It's the forget-me-not. And of course that flower in particular, I'm told, all across the Irish countryside with a very romantic background and heritage to it as well. You will receive the included chain. This one's actually 22 inches. And so we'll see it on Colleen in a second too. If you're used to wearing 17, 18 inches, has a more elongated look to it. But because that bail is so generous, of course you could take it off of that included sterling silver chain, put it on a shorter one or longer one if you like. And because it is in that onyx, well now don't necessarily have to worry about does this gemstone color match what I'm wearing. Black is classic. But man, I gotta go back to the value on this. When we talk about this presence of gemstones set in that cast sterling silver with the chain for now less than $100, where once it was $153.50, then I think that's one that you scoop up even if you didn't know a thing about the Irish background behind it. But knowing what you know, I think you'll love it even more. And as you can see, Colleen's wearing it with the Irish sweater and the jeans, so that's super casual, but you can take it up quite elevated as well if you like. 200 now remain on this. And remember, when we bid farewell to those 200, they are not coming back in the form of a reorder. J328506 is your item number for the only item in our show from Fado. Oh, I'm a poet and I don't know it. So Elise, I did present the Today's Special Value at midnight, changed out of it for our Irish show, but it's so glad to see you back with it.
Well, thank you very much.
I'm
happy to be here. I figured I would